Hello, everyone. The next presentation is on behalf of a team working on magnetic resonance imaging of pancreatic cancer. Pancreatic cancer is practically a death sentence. Less than 5% of patients diagnosed with the disease are alive 5 years after initial diagnosis. This poor prognosis is primarily due to the fact that the pancreatic tumors do not respond to any known radio or chemotherapy. Pancreatic tumors are surrounded by a special connective tissue, which acts as a shield against drugs, and it does not allow drugs to penetrate close to the tumor cells. Currently, there is ongoing effort in the pharmaceutical industry to develop new treatments that can actually destroy this connective tissue and allow for the drug to reach the tumor cells. We're not developing a new drug. What our project is focused on is actually developing a magnetic resonance-based imaging biomarker that can tell us whether the surrounding tissue around the tumor is actually successfully being destroyed. If we're successful, this would help drug development, and it would also equip physicians with new ways to effectively monitor patient response. What I would really like to talk to you about today is how a small idea turned into a fairly large scope collaboration. On the one hand, here in Madrid at CINEO, Dr. Manuel Hidalgo's group has a strong effort in pancreatic cancer biology research effort. And he also has strong ties to the pharmaceutical industry and has been in charge of several human clinical trials, including one that is currently happening at Hospital de Madrid and is funded by a biotech company called Celgene. Simultaneously, back in Boston, a few of us, mostly engineers and MR physicists, were working on an idea focused on generic imaging of cancer with MRI. And we took our idea and we spoke with M+Visión faculty, and it really took one email, and the email read, "We have an idea of how to measure parameter X. Do you think anyone would be interested?" And thanks to the M+Visión network, these three groups of people were connected, and probably 100 emails down the line, and several months later, this turned into a fairly large collaboration, and currently we're actually testing our imaging idea at Hospital de Madrid with the clinical trial. We also needed some local support on the MRI side, and we found this in the face of Dr. Juan Tamames from Universidad Rey Juan Carlos, and we're also getting scientific support from the vendor, from the MRI vendor we're using, Philips. As I said, a small idea turned into a fairly large collaboration, and this wouldn't have been possible without the support of M+Visión, both in terms of financial support as well as access to a network of physicians and engineers here in Madrid as well as in Boston. Thank you.